everybody, welcome to Lido Fine Art, and today I'm coming at you with a how to draw an anime boy video. So, just so you know, it's gonna take me quite a while and a few tries just to get it right because my hands are super shaky today. I don't know if it's just because, not quite all the way awake, or probably has to do with the cut on my thumb and it really hurts. So yeah, so without further ado, we are going to start with the head. But first I have to get this canvas right and the right colors to start. And the way I start, when I do this, it takes a few tries and a couple of layers. So here we go. Start with the head, and when you do it the first time, you're not going to get it right, because I don't even get it right. So I don't even expect you to get it right. So just draw your head in two sections. So I'm going to do like an upper part, and then I am going to do like the lower part, which is more like the jaw and chin and whatnot. Yeah, let's make it bigger so we can actually see what we're doing here. It's a little messy, not gonna lie. It's pretty bad right now, but it's cool. It's okay. You know why it's okay? Because we can erase and fix it as much as we want. Okay. Now the neck. And the shoulders. And as you're going through, you can always adjust the size and whatnot. And it looks meh, but that's okay, because when we work on our second layer, it will look better. And let's just readjust the head so he doesn't look like he has a shark head. Okay. Shoulders. And again, I will be changing it as I go. And you draw a little rectangle. I don't know, it's not quite a rectangle. And my dog's barking in the background, so please excuse that. This is like my third time recording because every time she has to bark. And she only barks when the neighbors decide to not stay on their own property and go on mine. So that's her saying, hey yo, get off my lawn. Yeah, this rectangle doesn't look very pretty. It's not gonna look pretty right now. It looks like a mess. And we're gonna draw the crotch guidelines? I don't know. And then the legs. And again, he kind of looks like a balloon animal, but like if a balloon animal was a human. Kind of like how they have those weird balloon things outside of car dealerships that are just blowing in the wind, capture your attention. That's what he looks like right now. And I'm going off the page, which means I'm going to have to readjust the sizing just so we can draw him to his entirety. And I was thinking about fast forwarding the the video recording or the screen recording part. I don't know if you want to sit through this hour. I highly doubt it. But I might just keep it. Who knows? Maybe someone will find something useful with it. And working on the legs. They look like hot dogs. I swear, you guys, it will get better, I promise. Normally when I draw, I want to say like 80% of the time I don't even draw in steps, I just do it. And I think it's more like of a muscle memory type deal, because it's just my hand remembers where things are. So I'm not used to drawing the steps, like, you know what I mean. Maybe the head, I will do it with the head just because I like to get my face proportioned right. But as for the rest of the body, I really don't. So this is why it looks a little funky. Kind of looks like a frog standing on its hind legs. And there are your shoulder joints if you need to add those in. Gotta do the elbow joint. Just so you know, you guys, hands and feet are my worst enemy. It takes me way longer just to draw one hand than it does to draw an entire body. So you're going to see me struggle, and it's going to be very sad. I just haven't been able to develop the muscle memory for hands and feet. Like, shoes are meh, but like hands and feet are my biggest enemy. See, look, I'm already struggling. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that hand. Yeah, it looks awkward already. And the funny thing is, when they're actually positioned in a pose, I have the best luck with it, I would say. I don't know why, but when I have a hand just dangling there, I never know what to do with it. So please excuse my struggle. Alright, kneecaps. And I just noticed my shins are too short, so we're going to fix that. Make them a little longer, and just so you know, if you ever need proportion guides, your arm span will be your height. So just like, I always measure it with my finger, so like the distance between my thumb and my, I don't know, middle finger, and then you compare it to the leg and see how big it is. It's like using your hand as a measuring tool. That's what I do. Or don't. Or you can make it even easier and use a whatchamacallit. Wow, I am at a loss of words today. Not enough caffeine. A guide. So like if you have those drawing figures, you can use them to help guide you. Okay, so I'm putting in the muscle because I don't know, I like doing that in the arms. Alright, next layer. So we just gotta yeah. So we just gotta lighten up that first layer so we can draw on top of it. And I'm gonna do the head again. And I will always do this for the head, so I will always draw that middle line just so it's easier to make things symmetrical, even though it's not symmetrical. But it helps me place the nose, and then when you put this line here, helps you figure out where your eyes are gonna go. So your nose is gonna go there, somewhere-ish. And as you draw it and go over it, you're probably gonna move things around anyway. It's just a temporary guide. And stuff. Why do I suck right now, dude? Ah. I don't know why, but I always have trouble when I start from scratch. I always have issues, like when I record and try to draw it, I always feel self-conscious about it, so it takes me even longer because I'm screwing up constantly. Whereas if I am not recording, I just zip right through it. Or maybe it's just because I'm so zoned into drawing that I don't notice all my mistakes. But since I'm recording, I'm more aware of it, and I have to pay attention to time and in what I say and stuff, whereas when I'm not recording, I'm not really talking. Forearm. And here you'll get to see my struggle with the hand. It's so sad. Guys, I am not like other artists. I have some skill, but I'm not that skilled. Oh god, look at this. Oh man. No, look at, ew! Okay. We're just gonna temporarily... You know what that looks like, you guys? You ever go to a car wash where they let you sit in your car and you're just cruising on the little belt that pulls you through, and then they have these little wispy thingies that whack against your car and suds it up? That's what that looks like. Okay, attempt number 2. What am I gonna do with my hand? Still not coming the way I want it. No, because the angle looks weird. Whatever, I'm gonna try. Trying and I'm failing. Okay, so like that's not that bad, but I'm not happy with it. Trying and I'm failing. I need to move this. I need to go faster. What is my problem? And if you haven't noticed in any of my comics, because I am so self-conscious about drawing hands, they will look a lot like they are closed, like fists, just because it's the easiest thing to do, and I'm a horrible artist, and I'm lazy sometimes, and sometimes I just give up, so that's bad, and it's a cop-out, and I don't recommend doing it and just working through it. But sometimes I just get so frustrated. Yeah, no. Screw it. Next hand. Again, this one's not gonna look as pretty. I mean, it's gonna be better than the other one. But it's not gonna be perfect. But it's gonna be better than the other one. I should really move on from this. And, perhaps do the rest of the body because it's gonna take me forever. Look, I'm trying again. So That's not as bad, but it still looks wrong. I should really just use a I should just find a picture online and just use that as a guide. Oh, look, we're back at the car wash, you guys. I hate myself. I really need to move on from this. To the car wash, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm good. I'm just saying that I'm really bad. Why am I even making a drawing tutorial if I can't even draw a freaking hand? You know what? It's cool. It's cool, you know why? Because we'll get back to that. We will get back to that because time's a wasting. And we gotta do the rest of the body. And I'm working on his shirt. Which a lot of people will draw like bare chested just to get the proportions right. But you know what? I didn't even do that. I just said, yo, time's a wasting. I gotta get a move on. So we're gonna skip that step. Oh, and we'll just draw those two lines. Draw the t-shirt sleeves. I noticed too that not only is my hand a little shakier than normal, but my brush is kind of like stuttering to where like it doesn't draw a consistent line throughout. Like it'll stop and go. So it looks choppy and I'm trying to not do that. And I don't know if it's just because I'm using a huge file and then I'm working with the recorder, or if it's me. I mean, it's probably me, but like, we're just gonna say it's doing too much at one time. Let's go with that. I'm sorry for the constant, it's because I can't breathe because of allergies, man. Working on the pants. To be honest, it kind of looks like he doesn't have a crotch. Like I said, not used to drawing little step-by-steppy, I don't know what you want to call them. It's cool. It's cool. We'll go fix it. That hand though. It's such a shame. And it's embarrassing, man. Yeah. At least our proportions are semi-okay. What time is it? 4:51. Parents are about to be home, which means the dog's gonna bark her head off again. So, sorry in advance. Hopefully we can... there it is. Why does she do this to me? And you remember how I said shoes or feet and hands are my enemy? Well, you'll get to see how bad. Oh, penny. And she just dropped a bone. I can hear the ba-boom. For you guys who have dogs, do your dogs steal your socks and then walk around with them in their mouth all day, because mine seems to do that every single day, and I don't get what her deal is with socks. I don't know if she likes to smell of feet. I don't know. And here you get to see how much I struggle with the shoes. I mean, it's coming along, it's coming along. Gotta draw the shoelaces. Sometimes though, because I'm horrible and lazy and I shouldn't call myself an artist, I don't draw the shoelaces. I will purposely draw shoes that don't have shoelaces. And I don't know what it is, because they're not that hard to draw, to be honest. Shoelaces aren't that hard to draw. I think what it is when I'm coloring them, because it's so like delicate and you gotta be careful, and I always go out of the lines and stuff, I just get so tired and I'm just like, nope, not today. But today I am drawing sneakers with shoelaces. And I can tell already that this shoe, even though at its perspective it's going straight back, that it is not the right size. It needs to be bigger, but we will fix that. We will indeed fix that. Oh my god, I can't draw shoelaces. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Let's make them shoes a little bigger so we don't have midget feet. Not that there's anything wrong with midget midget feet. Wow. Shoe and feet make sheet. Not that there's anything wrong with midget feet. It just makes the body proportions a little off. Alright. So far, so good. But that hand though. That hand though needs some adjusting. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I need to get rid of the whole thing. I need to just... Ugh! You know, sometimes when you think you click the eraser, you don't click the eraser. And vice versa. Come on, I gotta start all over again. Okay. And who's the first person home? That would be my dad. Oh my god. Hopefully you can't hear anything he says. And look, my cop-out pose when I try to draw hands. I really hope you can't hear him talking in the background. He's gonna start talking to me too. He always does it when I'm trying to record. I don't know if he knows it or if he just, I don't know. Okay, his hands are already too small, so let's make it bigger. That looks better. Where am I going? There we go. Okay, let's start. Ooh, this can do a semi cop-out pose. Position though, because I never know where the thumb is gonna be. Like, obviously you know where the thumb's gonna be, but I don't know how to like position it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually not that bad. Okay. Oh my god, it actually looks like a hand now. Okay. What are we going to do? Oh yeah, I gotta reposition the hand because it looks weird. It should be on the outline of the shirt here, like that. Means I gotta move the arm a bit. Oh yeah. And we're gonna start from scratch. Kinda. Yo, if you can hear what's going on in the background, I am so sorry. It looks a little... yeah, it's a little wonky on there. Boo-doo, boo-doo, elbow. I mean, that looks better. I mean, it's not great. It's not that bad. Now for the shirt. This will be fixed when I go on the next layer. Okay, his face. Nose. Yeah, I guess it would help if I zoomed in just a bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Not great. Not great. Again, once I get it together on the face, I will be able to make better adjustments. Right now, this is just like a guesstimation of where things are gonna be. Also, cool trick, if you're like me and can never get the other eye the same exact way, all you gotta do is select it and then copy and paste, and then you just flip it in under transform. Boom, same exact eye. I always do the eye and the eyebrow first though before I do that. See, isn't that easy? It looks funky. There it goes. Boom, symmetrical. Again, it'll be adjusted. Okay, let's get rid of the stupid lines. Yeah, I got rid of the nose. I wasn't happy with it. What is my problem today? His head looks like a beauty blender. Okay, we're gonna fix this situation. Still not great. Good, not great. His mouth. Great, I was cursing. Now I was gonna share this video on my business page, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, that looks a little weird. It's like a beauty blender upside down with a face. Now you're not gonna be able to get that image out of your mind. You're welcome. I am an alien. Ears. Oh yeah, look at me. No, I won't go there. I won't say it. Okay, I will say it. His ears are a little too big. But you know what? It's not gonna really matter. You know why it's not gonna matter? Because his hair is gonna cover it. Oh yeah, you guys, forgot to tell you. Last night, I did my first tarot card reading ever, and I still don't know by memory what each card means, so I had to look it up in the book. But surprisingly, it was very accurate. And no, I didn't do it on myself, just because I feel like for a first time, I'd have a biased opinion. So I did it on somebody that I didn't particularly like, or I'm a fan of. But like, I was able to separate my bias just because it's not me, so I'm not gonna be like, I don't know, trying to make it go a certain way. So I told my mom about it, about what I got for the reading. She said I was pretty accurate. And no, it wasn't on my mom, it was on my half-sister. So, and her child. I don't really know much about her child, which is why I wanted to do it in the first place. Just because my mom knows, so if I'm wrong, she could tell me if I'm wrong. And no, my half-sister doesn't live with us. So, I don't really know anything current about her, so it was a good way to see how accurate it was. Alright, I'm trying to do the hair, you guys, and right now it looks like a mess. And if you pay attention to my comics, you'll notice all the male characters have the same freaking hair. I'm working on it, okay, you guys? I don't know. I just like this hairstyle, and I always find myself drawing it without intending to. Not bad, not bad. It's kind of coming together. I think it just looks a little off because I don't have the hairs near his neck. So it's a little off balance. There we go. Oh yeah, it's coming. Okay. Kinda. Eyes are weird. One thing I like the most about drawing digitally is for reasons like this. When you mess up on the eyes, like their position, even though they're drawn perfectly, right? They're just not in the right position. All you have to do is cut it and move it, and then you're done. You don't have to redraw something. It's less frustrating that way. And if I was drawing this on actual paper with a pencil, it would take me so much longer just because of erasing and redoing everything and stuff like that. Make the nose better. Yeah. Good, not great. Oh, now it looks kind of cute actually. Okay. Oh my god, it's actually turning out pretty good. Here we go with my shaky hand again. Can't get it where I need to be. There we go. Ooh, its head's a little tiny, but that's okay. We can always readjust that. Sorry, but I'm not going for the clamp look, if you know what I mean. Not bad. Still looks a little off. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Shoulders should maybe be a little wider, but I ain't gonna mess with it. Yeah, boy. I really hope you didn't hear that. Oh good, they shut the door. It's not gonna make a difference though. You guys, with an Italian family, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. They loud as hell. Okay, now we're going in with the outline. Oh my god. Now it's like my hand is shaking and then it cuts off at the same time. Oh, he's so cute. What should we name him, you guys? How about this? In the comment section down below, please put down what you think his name should be. If you care enough. What does he look like? Does he look like a Charles? Does he look like a Sam? What do you think? Back to the nose. Oh my god. He looks so cute. It's cool. Good, not great. Okay, we're gonna now work on the rest. Yeah, I'm gonna speed the rest up because I'm pretty much going over what I already did.